More political mayhem is on the way. You're listening to The American Adversaries, if you can take it.
All right, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we are here. We are live in the Relax and Comfort Studio Complex. Christopher Hart along with Mike McBath. Phone number 407-774-8255 is the number. Every now and then we bring somebody on the show who has, I was going to say, a great business idea.
Well, this is like Shark Tank. You know, this is our own little Shark Tank.
You might say that. Yeah. And this is an absolutely ingenious idea. They say necessity is the mother of invention. And since there's so much controversy over how we should go about protecting our children as they go to school, I think that's where this invention, the notion of it came from. But let's find out from the inventor himself. John, correct me if I get this wrong, John, Discepolo.
You got it
wrong.
Yeah, you didn't get it wrong. And Chris and Mike, I got to clarify a couple of things. I am merely the president of media relations with this company. Our CEO could not be with us tonight. But you guys are on the right track because, as a matter of fact, Shark Tank has called us. So you're not that far off. Well,
I'm not surprised, and I would be surprised should you make it to Shark Tank, you don't get an offer or two, because this is just an absolutely fantastic idea. First of all, our audience is basically kind of blind. I did tell them earlier they can go to DefendAPackGear.com and check this out, but please describe to our audience what we're even talking about.
Okay, what we're talking about is what's happening in our society today, which is the biggest mistake we can make is to assume that we'll never be involved in an active shooter situation because it's on the rise, and it's on the rise big time. So what we're talking about today is a DefendAPack. Okay, what is a DefendAPack? DefendAPack is a new patented safety device for active shooter situations. It's a backpack that conceals a bulletproof vest in the back flap, not on the inside where you keep your books and your clothes, on the back. It's got a patented design. You can put it on and deploy it in less than 15 seconds. My son takes one to school. A lot of people are starting to buy this product because they're starting to realize this is the world we live in today. I mean, last year, we had 113 people shot. We've already had 150 mass shootings this year alone as of June 1. And a mass shooting is considered, in most cases, 4 or more people being shot or killed.
Right.
So this is the world we live in today, guys.
Now, this is body armor that you can deploy into the pack, and then you put it on as a vest. If you go to DefendAPackGear.com, you'll see a little video, and you'll see a kid doing it. Basically, he's wearing a pack. He takes the pack off, converts it, puts it back on, as you said, in 15 seconds.
In 15 seconds or less. I mean, honestly, I'm a guy. I'm 6'2", and I have a shoulder replacement in one shoulder, and I got a torn rotator cuff in the other shoulder, and I can get this thing on in 10 seconds.
Well, that's just it.
Between 10 and 15 seconds. But my point is, it's a practical solution for practical protection. You can put it on very quickly, and as a dad, I feel a lot safer sending my kid to school with a backpack that at least has some protection. God forbid you get that phone call, your son or daughter's school is in a code red lockdown, and you know how these situations go, guys. There's no communication. If it's a code red, you're not getting in, and I guarantee you they're not getting out until police clear the scene. That could be 6 hours.
Right.
John,
so
are these...
I'm not going to wait for 6 hours.
John, is there much competition out there for your product? Meaning, I mean, this sounds really exceptional. I've not come across anything similar to this, and I'm just curious how unique you are because it is a great idea, and I think it could be an answer to a lot of these problems in these schools.
Yeah, that's a great question. There are other quote-unquote bulletproof backpacks on the market, but what the majority of those are simply a bulletproof plate that's either inserted or sewn into the lining of the backpack. And that's fine, but that only offers A, one side of protection, B, how fast can you run with a full backpack full of books? Mm-hmm. Ours is unique in the sense of you drop your backpack, you rip the back off, you put the bulletproof vest on, it's Velcro, it goes on very easy, it's lightweight, it weighs no more than a pound or 3 pounds, depending on the level of protection you want to get, and you take off. You are protected front and back.
It's amazing. Once again, a child can do this, anyone can do this, and now you have various packages, but they're very affordable. The basic backpack would be only $99.
Yes, the basic backpack simply has a bulletproof insert in the back of it. My 5-year-old son takes it to school, and what he essentially does is puts his arms through the straps and would put the backpack on in the front. So he would actually, basically put it in front of his chest to protect himself if he were involved in an active shooter situation. He's 5. The next most common option is the classic backpack combo, which runs for about $199. That's the backpack and the vest. And that is a level 3A level of protection. That will stop a handgun. If you want to continue to upgrade, we do offer the level 3, according to the National Institute of Justice, which is a much thicker piece of Kevlar, and it will stop an AR-15. It will stop an AK-47. We have the ballistics to back it up. And these are things that, again, like you guys said, unfortunately are born out of necessity because of what is going on in the world around us.
Now, you have these...
And by the way, that one only sells for $329. Right. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct. It's funny you guys mentioned that because there was a woman that came up to me the other day, and she said, I really like these backpacks, and I want to buy them for my girls, but they're just too much money. And I said, too much money? She said, yeah. I said, how much money do you spend on your car seat for your kids? She said, well, that's different. I said, why is it different? She said, well, that's practical protection. I said, exactly. There isn't a price tag you can put on someone's life. For me, I would spend $1,000 for each of these vests, but we're not. We're offering for as low as $200 to $300, depending on the level of protection you want to get.
John, you have these in adult sizes and everything, right?
They come in 4 different sizes now. It used to be 3. They come in small, medium, large, and now extra large, which is a special order if you want it. But we can get it for you.
And what is it? Would that be like a large, extra large shirt or something like that, size-wise?
Exactly. I mean, listen, I'm 6'2". I weigh 235 pounds, and I can put a medium vest on me very easily, or a large very comfortably. Wow. It fits very comfortably. It's very roomy. You can wash it. I mean, it travels on the go. It's very light. We're offering a campaign right now called Keep a Vest Under Your Desk. And someone says, why would you keep a vest under your desk? I said, because as much as the media likes to hype the school shootings, and yes, some of it is hype, some of it's not, believe it or not, in our research, there are more workplace shootings than school shootings.
Right.
And if you have a vest under your desk, the minute you hear, hey, there's a guy outside with a gun shooting, your first instinct, drop down to your desk, get that vest out, and get it on ASAP, immediately. I promise you, it'll improve your chances of survival by almost 85%.
Plus, John, what it would do is discourage kids who are in the school that might have evil thoughts when they realize that everybody has a degree of protection. So,
exactly.
Why am I going to go back in there? It's not going to work.
Yeah. No, that's a great point. And we presented this to several schools, and what was surprising is, besides the parents getting on board with this, the people that really took note of this were the teachers, the educators, because in these code red drills, what are they armed with? A radio? That's not going to give you protection against a handgun or an AR-15.
Right.
You need a practical solution. They said, you know what? We want this for us ourselves.
Right.
And so all of a sudden, they just started flying off the shelves. Teachers left and right were like, you know what? This is a really good idea.
Yeah, and it's something that the kids can do and practice doing. John Discepolo, I'm sorry.
Big D.
John Discepolo.
Big D, I like that. Big D.
Of DefendAPack Gear. DefendAPackGear.com is the website. People can order them right now, can't they?
They can order them right now and have them delivered right to your doorstep in time for the next school year. We are offering these prices right now at introductory prices. The basic backpack combo goes for $199. If you want the premium vest, it's $329, but again, delivered right to your door. And I can tell you from experience and from what a lot of people are saying about it, go on the website. They are extremely comfortable. They're lightweight. They flow. They're agile. Some have even said our classic backpack combo is so slim you could actually wear it under a suit or a dress shirt. It's that comfortable.
John, you should be up in Chicago selling it to all those areas where there's all those, unfortunately, people shot every day.
Yeah, it's a scary world. It's a scary world we live in. I, for one, saw this product. My background, guys, I was a news anchor for 25 years. And I was on the air here in West Palm Beach when the Parkland school shooting happened. And I was on the air in West Palm Beach covering the devastating incidents that happened at Pulse nightclub in Orlando. And at that time, I was saying to my wife, there's got to be a better solution out there. There's got to be something that we can find. And I came across this product, and I was so moved by it, I said, you know what, I'm going to get behind this. I'm going to get behind this because this is going to be a revolution. We're going to take back our country. We're going to stop all this silliness because it wasn't always like this, guys. I mean, I grew up in Boston, okay, up in the north. I had guns all around us growing up. We never shot anybody. We never went out and killed people.
Right.
It was never like that. So we try and take the stance of, okay, we're right down the middle. We're neither pro-gun or anti-gun, because to us, this is not a gun control issue. This is a safety issue first that we have to address to protect our kids, protect our teachers, our schools, and also the workplace. And what we're finding is it's starting to be very applicable in everyday life. Everyone wants to have
How long does this last, John? In other words, is it, if I bought it today, would it still be valid in its protection 10 years from now?
Absolutely. 10 to 15 years is about the shelf life. Because, again, you're not always going to be wearing it every day. You're not always going to be whipping it out. The analogy I would make is when you drive your car, you wear a seatbelt, right? Why do you wear a seatbelt? Well, one, it's required by law. But two, in the event of an accident, you want to be protected. And people say, but I'm a very safe driver. I said, yes, of course you are. But you can't predict what someone else is going to do that day. Again, you cannot change the world, but you can change how you face it. That is up to you.
Once again, we're speaking with John Discepolo, the national spokesperson of DefendAPack. DefendAPackGear.com is the website, and DefendAPack Gear is their Facebook page. And you can go there and see the product. You'll see videos, you'll see testimonials, and you can order as well. And you also have replacements should you need one for the, is it for the Kevlar replacements? I noticed
Kevlar
that.
replacements, yes. For example, if you have a situation where, let's say you ordered a classic backpack combo and it's a level 3A protection with the NIJ, and you think, you know what, I like the NIJ protection, but I really want to step it up a notch. So I think I really want to upgrade to a level 3 that can stop an AR or an AK-47. No problem. You can keep the same vest. The plates are interchangeable. You can just order the plates, and we'll ship them right to your door.
And you said
really easy.
And these only weigh, what did you say the weights were?
Well, the weights are different. If you're going to go with the level 3A, that's going to stop, say, a handgun. I think the weight package on it is 1.1 pounds. If you go up to the level 3, which is going to stop an AR or an AK-47, obviously it's a thicker Kevlar plate. You're looking at about 3.3 pounds. So there is going to be a weight disparity, just a hair, by upgrading to a much higher level of protection. But to me, it's so worth it.
It still sounds pretty light to me, actually. But anyway,
what colors do you have it in? I'm going to talk like a woman.
Mike likes to wear pink.
No, listen, Mike is smart. Mike, I'm going to invite you to the next marketing meeting because you're onto something, because we just talked about this last night, and what we found out is right now the vests are black and the backpacks are black. Yes, yeah. And we had a woman say, I want it in pink. And I said, okay, we don't offer it in pink right now. But guess what? It's coming.
Yeah.
They're going to start offering them.
Thank you.
I think they're going to start with the backpacks, I believe, are going to start being offered in pink, light blue, black, and one other color that's not been determined yet. As far as the vests go, those will remain black.
Good.
Once again, DefendAPackGear.com is the website. DefendAPack Gear is their Facebook page, and these are extremely moderately priced. And just real quick, if say there's a charter school or somebody out there listening and they could afford it and say they want to buy 50 or 100, do you have bulk pricing?
We do have bulk pricing, absolutely. And that's ideally what this came about. You know, again, the CEO behind this and the designer of this, Larry James, he's a regular guy. He works at Costco. He was watching the events of the Parkland school shooting unfold on television with his daughter. And his daughter uttered these haunting words saying, how am I ever going to feel safe in school again? And he claims he was inspired to come up with a solution. Didn't know what it was going to be, but he spent a year in this design and he came up with it. And he presented it to his daughter, and his daughter said, this is great. Now what about my friends? And that's when the light bulb went off in his head and said, this is a much bigger problem that we need to address. So, yes, we would love to get into a charter school and outfit the entire school. And I'm talking not just students, guys. I'm talking principals, teachers, janitors, workers, coaches. Everyone gets one of these. Everyone. If you want, keep it the property of the school. Put it into a regular fundamental drill like a fire drill.
I was just getting ready to say that. Yeah, absolutely.
Kids are doing code red drills now 10, 12, 15 times a year. This is the world we live in.
Right. And with everyone putting on their gear, it's a way that it kind of brings them all together, too, in sort of a psychological sense. This is a fascinating and fantastic product, and we really hope that this really catches on, because this is the kind of thing that really is... I don't want to say it's a simple solution, but it is a solution to a very complex problem that's kind of simple. And that it's simple in the sense that everybody can do it, and everybody can have one of these, not just school shootings, but as John said, there are more mass shootings in the workplace. I mean, we hear about them all the time, right?
Yeah.
You do. You even hear about people that will try to engage the shooter, that will try to charge at the shooter. Okay, and that's great. But if I'm going to charge at the shooter, I'm going to feel a hell of a lot better if I'm wearing a DefendAPack going after that guy with my backpack than going in with nothing.
Absolutely.
John,
absolutely. Especially since a lot of times the shooters have their own body armor on.
How are you distributing this? Is it mostly through website sales, or do you have actual salesmen going to schools and doing the explanations?
Right now, this product is so new; it's going through the website right now. But surprisingly, we are getting a number of orders. I mean, it's astonishing. We're not talking about people ordering 1 or 2, DefendAPacks. They're ordering, I need 4, I need 6, I need 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now it's through the website. But again, always staying one step ahead of the curve there, Mike. I like this.
Oh yeah.
We have been approached by big box stores about possibly putting this product nationwide because it is going fast. And I mean really fast. So I tell people all the time, they say to me, I'll order one next week. I'm like, don't wait till next week. Order it now because it's going to be gone next week. You'll still get it, but it's going to be on back order because it's going off the shelves that fast.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that you're going to be running into. And I'm sure that's what you're going to present to the Shark Tank people.
I know.
We need to ramp up production.
Right. Even for people,
production.
John, even for people who believe in the EMP, if all of a sudden we had everything knocked out and people turned on people, it would be nice to have a backpack that protected you, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. And here's a surprising thing. For people that don't want to embrace this product, or they think it'll never happen here, you're fear-mongering. And I tell people, guys, we're not fear-mongering.
No.
Fear is already there. These students, the kids today have to live with it. The biggest customer that we have right now is a shocker. It's grandparents buying it for their grandkids because they get it.
Right. Yeah.
I thought grandparents really? Yes, by the boatloads. I couldn't even believe it.
Right.
I said, okay, they get it. But now parents are starting to run around, and I tell them all the time, look, it's a sensitive subject. You don't want to talk about it. You don't want to feel like you're sending your son or your daughter into the battlefield going to school, but you can put your head in the sand. It does not change the reality around you.
Right.
You need to get on board.
Right. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have children in school, grandchildren in school, like John is talking about here, you can get these, and there's you don't have to worry about the school approving it or anything like that.
Nope.
And go to DefendAPackGear.com or DefendAPackGear, and you spell all that out, DefendAPack Gear on Facebook. Well, John Discepolo, thanks for being on the show with us. I finally got your name right there a couple of times, so we'll talk again next time. I'll have it right. So it's an absolutely great product, and we want to keep in touch with you.
John.
Absolutely.
Great story. Love
Absolutely.
it.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
God bless America. All right. Thank you, sir. DefendAPackGear.com, DefendAPack Gear on Facebook. All right. We'll take a break. Isn't this a great idea?
I love it. And I love it in pink, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what?
Right.
The girls would wear it. They would love it.
Look, this is like having a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Right? You don't plan on using it. You don't plan on using it, but you're damn happy when it's there when you need it.
One time.
That's right.
You got your money. Right.
You got it. All right. DefendAPackGear.com. We'll be right back with more of the American Adversaries Radio Show.